Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Emelie, and in today's video I will be sharing with you two projects. And the first one is, or actually both of them are going to be featuring the Snow Globe Circle card add-on that was released this year. And I cut them out of some teal and pink and orange cardstock for one of them, and for the other one I kept it quite traditional and made it out of brown, white color tones and also some gold to go along with that. So I think that will be really nice to see two different sort of color combinations but with the same products. So you can see here I started off by creating all of the pieces off camera, and then I started to attach everything. So the snow is going underneath the windows. And I was quite lazy, so I just cut a piece of one of those so I didn't have to run it through my machine once more. But you definitely could. And here I am assembling the trees. So for one of my projects, the trees will be white and brown, and for the other one they will be blue. I also cut the snowbank and have some dimension between my layers, and that was really nice. So the dimension for this comes from the tiny 3D foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives. I really like how they are working on my projects. I pretty much use them from every project that I'm actually creating. So it's something that is a staple item in my card making space. Another must-have tool in my space is this pickup tool from Trinity. I'm obsessed with it. I'm using it all the time. I actually have multiple of them, and I could definitely pick up a couple of more because they are just so fantastic. And the reason why I have plenty of them is because I have one where I have my die cutting machine, so I can poke out all those teeny tiny inside pieces, and I have one on my desk and one in a drawer in case I like misplace one of those, because sometimes they are rolling around my desk. So they are fantastic and it's a must-have, and I would suggest getting plenty of them. And I like how this pink house turned out as well. I have some yellow cardstock for the inside of the house, so it looks like it's nearly glowing inside for that warm fuzzy feeling of Christmas. So I'm using the smaller ones for this project, so you can see how cute that is. And of course I wanted some stars for this also, and these are called Oh My Star, and it's one of those really great embellishments that could go with anything. I could use it here for a sort of a night or wintry scene, but I could also use them for flower cards. They really pick up all the colors in the project in a nice way. So this is something I have. I think I have 3 packs of this or something, and I use them a lot. And I might be needing a couple of more because they are so good. So this is the lower part for that snow globe feel. And I also wanted one of my projects to have a shaker element. So I cut a circle out and I backed it with a double-sided adhesive for both of my sides with the foam in between, and now I can layer this. And it didn't turn out perfectly because sometimes when you cut with foam it changes size. I know it's so weird, but it should have fitted perfectly, but it didn't, so I had to improvise a little bit and just use some leftovers in the back, and then I can cover all of this up later on. But you can see here my messy background, but I will fix it in a second and you will not see this mess in the end, but I left it in because I wanted you to see that all of our projects are not perfect always, but you can always make it work, right? So this is one of those times where it wasn't perfect, but I had to work a little bit to get it where I wanted it to be. I cut the topper, the hanger, or whatever we're gonna call it, out of gold mirror gold cardstock. And then I realized that I thought this frame was a little bit too pale of a blue color, and I didn't have a cardstock in my stash that was just that one tone darker. So I pulled out a marker from Olo just to get that perfect shade to go along with my project. So I hope that makes sense. And for this one I actually decided to go ahead and attach it down, but I will end up having this on a gray cardstock, I believe, in the end. So you can see here I actually attached everything to a card base. I pulled foam and everything, and I will cut this out. So this will be one of those also whoopsies that I did for this project. But often when I'm creating, I am just ripping up stuff that I didn't like from the beginning. So yeah. For the sentiment of one of my projects, I'm gonna go with the new large Christmas sentiment set. It comes with this beautiful scripty sentiment, but also the shadow layer. And I will use a blue cardstock just to tie it in with the project that I created, but also have a vellum backing. So here you can see I'm really going to town cutting this off the card base. And yeah, then I pulled out another stamp set. This is the, I believe, Snowman Tree Builder or something like that. I will have it linked down below for you. It comes with these beautiful snowflakes. So I just watermarked them in the background with some clear sticky ink on top of a gray panel. I hope you can see how it looks. It's a subtle look, but it's nice because it's something there, but it's not too overwhelming. And I could fit my sentiment down below like that. And I think that is so cute. So these are the two projects that I created for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my whoopsies and mistakes for this video. But I really like how the cards and projects turned out in the end, and that's the important thing, to just keep going and being creative. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you soon. Bye!